best manhwa or webtoon if you are a beginner. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're a fan of comics and manga, then you are probably familiar with the term manhwa. Manhwa is a style of Korean comics that has become increasingly popular in recent years, especially thanks to the rise of webtoons. If you are new to the world of manhwa and webtoons, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the best manhwa out there that are perfect for beginners. Whether you are looking for a gripping thriller, a heartwarming romance, or a hilarious comedy, there is a manhwa out there for you. So, without further ado, let's dive into some of the best manhwa that you should definitely check out if you are a beginner. Number 10. Unholy Blood. The story revolves around a girl named Hyeon who just wants to live a normal life. But as luck would have it, vampires swoop in and destroy that dream, leaving Hyeon with no choice but to unleash her darkest secret and rid the world of these ruthless hunters. With the help of a rising star in the local police force, Hyeon embarks on a mission to protect her loved ones, face her past, and get her sweet revenge. What's really cool about this manhwa is that our main character is a rare pure-blood vampire and she's a total badass. The art is seriously stunning. I mean 10 out of 10 and it's amazing. And the characters are just fine so far. If you are into overpowered main characters and an intense revenge plot, then this manhwa is definitely worth checking out. Trust me, you won't regret it. Number 9. Reformation of the Deadbeat Noble. The story follows a young lord named Iron Ferreira who uses sleep to escape the pain of witnessing his mother's shocking death. He is known as the Lazy Lord and has no interest in changing his ways despite the taunts and whispers of others. But when he has a dream about a mysterious swordsman, his whole life takes a turn. This is a classic weak to strong tale where our hero goes from a useless noble to a skilled swordsman. It's early days for this manhwa, but it's already shaping up to be a must-read. If you enjoyed Slave B, then you will definitely want to check this out. I, for one, am super excited to see where this story goes and how Iron's character will develop. So, if you are looking for a great new manhwa to dive into, give Reformation to the Deadbeat Noble a try and you won't be disappointed. The storyline is one of the most innovative and interesting ones I have ever come across. Players actually live in the game world and the main character's ability is seriously powerful but requires a lot of smarts to use effectively. The world is all about players working together to defeat stages of the game and progress in the storyline. And get this, there are even some heartwarming and tear-jerking moments that will take you completely by surprise. The main character starts off kinda pathetic, but his character growth throughout the entire story is just beautiful. The supporting cast is also well developed and diverse, adding to the storyline in unique and exciting ways. And let's not forget about the amazing artwork. It's seriously some of the best I have seen in the manhwa. If you are looking for something fresh and engaging, then Triple S Class Revival Hunter is definitely worth checking out. Number 7. Kill the Hero. The story centers around Woo Jin, who gets a second chance after being killed by a leader of his own guild. But this time, he's not interested in saving the world from monsters. He's all about revenge. And boy, does he go about in a ruthless and cunning way. What's really interesting about the Kill the Hero is that you never quite know whose side Woo Jin is playing for. He is a mastermind who will stop at nothing to destroy the hero, and his high-level kills quickly make him notorious among the game plebs. But unlike some other manhwas that were spun off from solo leveling, Kill the Hero has a unique twist. The main character isn't an overall beast and there is a continual development to his character. Overall, the art is top-notch, the plot is intense and will make you feel a little cynical, and the main character is someone that you can truly enjoy. So, if you are looking for a thrilling and captivating read, give Kill the Hero a shot. Number 6. Return of the Legendary Spear Knight. Joshua Sanders, the legendary spearman who ended a brutal civil war, finds himself betrayed by his comrades and on the brink of death. But thanks to his trusty weapon, Lucia, he time travels to his childhood and sets out on a mission of revenge. With his mighty spear and unparalleled knowledge, Joshua is a force to be reckoned with. This manhwa is a highly satisfying read filled with super struggles, witty banter, and epic battles. The MC is ruthless, clever, and permanently in a badass mode. The art is gorgeous, the plot is gripping, and the world building is top-notch. So, if you are in the mood for time-traveling revenge story with a badass MC, Return of the Legendary Spear Knight is the manhwa for you. Moving on to our number 5, I obtained the Mythic item. Humanity is facing a serve threat from monsters and mythical creatures, but hope lies in the hands of the awakened, people with godlike powers. Among them is Jaehyun, a weak raider who struggles to survive until he comes across a powerful item that changes his life forever. This dungeon-type regression manhwa has an incredible story that will keep you engaged from the start. The art is exceptional and the fight scenes are breathtaking. Jaehyun is a relatable protagonist with a decent personality and the supporting characters are well written. The world building is top-notch, immersing readers into a magical world filled with danger and adventure. The only drawback is that some chapters can be overly long with unnecessary drag drama that may become tedious for some readers. Overall, I obtained the Mythic item is a must-read for dungeon genre fans, and it will leave you eagerly anticipating the next chapter. Number 4. Villain to Kill. In this world, you are either a villain or a psyker, fighting for justice against the villains. But what happens when a good-hearted psyker finds himself in the body of a high school villain? That's what Cassian Lee experiences after an unexpected turn of events while visiting his friend in Greece. Will his sense of justice prevail, or will he succumb to the villainous desires of his new body? The story is intense and gripping, with a revenge plot that will keep you hooked. The art is top-notch and the characters are well developed with intriguing backstories. Cassian's short temper adds to his charm and makes him a relatable character. The only downside is the cliffhangers at the end of each chapter that leave you craving for more. Overall, I would rate this manhwa a solid 9 out of 10. If you're a fan of revenge stories, Villain to Kill is a must-read. So, which side will you be on, the villains or the psychers? Number 3. Autohunting with My Clones. Autohunting with My Clones, and it's a fresh take on the hunter genre. Our protagonist, Sang-woo, an average college student, has always wished for multiple versions of himself, and one day he wakes up with a skill called cloning. He thinks his dream has finally come true, but fate has other plans for him. The story is cute and interesting, and the main character has a good personality. He's not a pushover and he uses his head a lot. The side characters are also well written, and the world building is top-notch. The art is cute and the panels are well transitioned. Overall, it's a must-read for all hunter genre fans. Don't miss out on the fun and excitement. So what are you waiting for? Go check out Autohunting with My Clones today. Number 2. Return of the Disaster Class Hero. Get ready to meet Jeon Lee, the greatest hero of all time. In this world, unknown and destructive creatures called calamities have appeared on Earth. To combat these calamities, dual humans were chosen to become the zodiac god Sens. However, there was one more hero who awoke, and that is none other than Jeon Lee. But unfortunately, his allies betrayed him and left him to die. But now, 20 years later, he's back and ready to teach his fellow Sens a lesson that they will never forget. Jeon Lee is the strongest of the 13 heroes, and he's on a mission to find the traitor who backstabbed him and seek revenge. The art in this manhwa is simply amazing, and the fighting scenes will leave you breathless. The story is nothing new, but it's still satisfying to watch Jeon Lee kick a butt and take names. So, if you're a fan of overpowered heroes and revenge plots, then Return of the Disaster Class Hero is the manhwa for you. And finally, number 1. Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling is one of the most talked manhwas out there. It has its die-hard fans, its haters, and those who are somewhere in between. Personally, I am a big fan of Solo Leveling, and let me tell you why. First of all, the art is top-notch and the vertical reading format only makes it better. The main character growth from weak to strong is satisfying to watch. And yes, he's basically a god, but it's still exciting to see him in action. However, there are some downsides. The fights can be predictable and the main character always seems to conveniently show up at the right time. But my biggest disappointment is the lack of character development. Many of the characters, including the villains, are one-dimensional and get killed off too quickly to make an impact. Overall, Solo Leveling is a great manhwa to read if you are looking for stunning art and epic battles. Just don't expect too much from the story and characters. Remember, manhwa is a unique and exciting medium that can offer a wide range of stories and genres. Don't be afraid to try something new and dive into different titles that catch your interest. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for other great manhwa titles for beginners, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more manhwa and webtoon content. Thanks again for tuning in and happy reading!